Yeah, but they had pandemic.
Okay, so mine's going to be the opposite of yours. I have nothing prepared except the slides, so I'm just going to say things. So we're going to talk about autism and synaptic pruning, aka that's why my brain is so fucked up. All right, so our brain is made of lots and lots of neurons, millions of them. These are some neurons hanging around. They all communicate with each other, do things like that. Whenever you learn something new, they make connections with each other, and these connections are called synapses. So here we've got our presynaptic cell, postsynaptic. That's just two neurons talking to each other. So every time you learn a new skill, come up with a new idea, anything like that, you make synapses. This is where our neurotransmitters come in, is our synapses. If you're depressed, you know all about neurotransmitters and serotonin, and that you don't make enough of it, and those neurons don't talk to each other properly. So the first few years of your life, you're making lots and lots and lots of these connections in synapses because everything's brand new. Everything you're doing is new. You're learning lots of new things. Then around the age between 2 and 4, your brain prunes a whole lot of these synapses, gets rid of them because you don't need them. You don't. It's okay. You want to get rid of them. It's good. You don't need them anymore. They're redundant. They're not skills you're using anymore.
I can use those now, though.
No, you don't want them. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So between the ages of 2 and 4, you get rid of lots and lots of synapses. It's called synaptic pruning to make room for you to go from being a baby to being a kid.
To listen to your mom.
To learn new skills, learn language development, learn social skills, all those things you need to learn as a kid. So you prune lots and lots of synapses. You also have a major synaptic pruning around puberty to get rid of kids' skills to make room for adult skills. If you're autistic, the great news is you don't prune your synapses. Here is your neurotypical, lots of synapses. Around the age of 2 or 3, they start getting rid of them. Nice autistic people, we are not getting rid of our synapses the way we're supposed to.
We made those.
Yeah, and we don't want to get rid of them.
Can I make an educated guess and assume that there's a line for ADHD, autism, and it's going upwards?
No, there's a different line for ADHD, but it is interesting. So, autism signs show up generally around the ages of 2 to 4 when you don't prune your synapses like you're supposed to.
Kick the fuck off at puberty.
Right, and kick the fuck off at puberty, right. So you don't have room to get your language acquisition, your social skills, all those things you're supposed to be developing between, the ages of 2 and up. And then you hit teen years and suddenly you really realize that I do not have these social skills and I'm still not developing them because my damn synapses are still not pruning. So this also means that, right, it also means that you have some of your baby brain left and some of your kid brain left. You haven't gotten rid of all of those stages like you were supposed to, and it's why autistic people can have like meltdowns like they're 2 or 3 years old, because you still have those synapses from when you're 2 or 3 years old that you didn't get rid of like you were supposed to. Is that my time?
No.
Okay. Okay, so that's basically synaptic pruning and why your brain is fucked up if you're autistic, because you have all your synapses that you've ever made, you're holding on to them like grim death.
Wow.
Right, and it explains. Yeah, interestingly, people that are bipolar are schizophrenic when they hit that pruning in adolescence. They way over prune.
Oh.
And that's why those symptoms tend to start showing up at that time. So just sort of interesting. I know. I know. Brains are insane.
What's the ADHD one? If you had time to talk
ADHD, it's a slow pruning.
Okay.
So the pruning happens, but it's a slower pruning. Yeah, it'd be like in between the two lines. But ADHD doesn't seem to be as associated with pruning as it does other things.
Other stuff. Okay.
And then, okay, one last, when we do prune as autistics, because there is some slow pruning, it's mostly inhibitory neurons that get pruned and not the excitatory neurons, which is why
Inhibitory ones do.
kind of calm your shit down.
God damn it.
So, you know, we've got an overabundance of excitatory neurons, and our brains are just like crazy all the time. Yeah, you already knew. Calm this shit down. Okay, that's what I got.